What's up? We are all the way live from Satellite 5. It's a doubleheader fight week, as you just saw. I'm Brian Soscia from BKFC Production. I'm excited to be here. A lot of great stuff to get to. Fresh off BKFC's second Philly show, David Feldman, the man himself, going to be stopping by because he's a macho man. Also, exclusive content from BKFC Philly. We'll look at some stuff that we filmed that you didn't get to see yet. Also, Taylor Starling was buzzing around at BKFC Philly, and we'll show what she was up to playing the flute. The flutist, is that what it's called? I don't even know. Plus some new signings and so much more. Now, Evan, I know that Brandon is traveling, and it's me and you, and they stuck us with this intern. They say he's bright-eyed, and we're going to try to destroy that quickly, I'm sure. Intern Dave, how are you?
Intern Dave, it's more like OG Dave.
Oh, I didn't realize it was you.
Yeah.
They just kept telling me I had an intern today. Intern Dave. All right, well, yeah, OG Dave. You
like
were like
the good old days.
This is crazy.
Where's Rob?
We're missing one guy. Do we have a graphic? Can we show?
It's all fucked up.
Is it? Well, that's probably me.
Crooked. Hold on.
Maybe I'm crooked.
It's crooked as you.
Yeah, I'm straight, bro. I mean, oh, jeez. All right.
You sure?
This is like for real. Whoa, earthquake. This is like the old days. Evan, myself, we got Dave Jr. in here. We used to have Rob in here. Remember Rob from back in the day?
Yeah, this Rob?
Whatever happened to that guy? Is he? Do you have any picture? Oh, that's him. That's him, Rob. So there you go. Send your flowers to the office for Rob. We miss him dearly.
That's a joke, by the way.
Why are you telling him it's a joke? That was wishful thinking for a lot of people.
No.
Look, he's getting real.
Now the graphics out of frame.
You have not, yeah, right? Now, you haven't been on the show in a while. You can tell because you kind of acquiesced there. You went, no, that's not real. Back in the day, you would have been right on with this, dude. You know it. We gotta get you unsoft.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're here, Dave. I really am. It's fun to always have you on the show. And, I was thinking about Philly, as we're all from here. We just did 2300 Arena, ECW Arena, sold out. Little advertising, too, which is really cool. Very little advertising. And do you ever sit there, and I was going to ask your dad this. I think I have before, but, like, I've known you for many years. You sit there at Wells Fargo, and then we come back right away and sell out 2300 Arena, which is really big in Philly. Did you sit there ever and just go, what the hell am I doing here? From selling helicopters and pillow pets or whatever you were doing.
I've been saying that for 15 years. So, like, Wells Fargo, like, I thought I was going to be really wowed when we walked in there. Mm-hmm. And honestly, when the crowd started going nuts and everything, it was definitely
cool.
like a big wow experience. But when we first got in there, like when I walked in for load-in that morning, it was like, it's another arena. I mean, more production, there's more seats, they have a big Jumbotron, but in reality, it's like, it's nothing special.
I think that when you have a lot on your plate like that, and we travel all the time, it kind of becomes like that.
Yeah, but I was ready to be wowed, and I just...
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
So what was that like? Was that like, oh, shit, well, let's just get through the show? Like, you didn't care.
Then once the people started filing in and it became real, that was cool. Now, 2300 Arena, Senior and I did probably 80 shows.
That's what I mean.
So that's home. So that was like probably the most relaxed you'll ever see me at a show because, it's just like riding a bike there.
I was just confused the whole time. Everyone I looked for at ringside where they usually are, they weren't. Like, where's Sean? Where's Chris? I was losing my mind.
Yeah.
Well, it was a good show, and I'm proud to have been there, too. I know Evan worked at the arena many times, too, before, so that was, as did I, in different capacities than you guys.
Yeah, what did you do? Sweep up around?
Yeah, I swept the competition up. I did a tables, ladders, and chairs match there, and I believe
Didn't you get thrown off the
high balcony.
Yeah.
I didn't get thrown off. Somebody put me through a table, and it didn't break, and boy, that hurt. I did a tables, ladders, and chairs match there, and I believe best tag team name ever. I wrestled these guys that were, one of them's dead now, unfortunately, called the Backseat Boys. They were like a boy band, but they were the Backseat Boys. Worked well. They were huge around here. Anyway, arena was cool. We can't wait. I'm sure we'll be doing more back there, right? One day soon.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Probably in the summer.
Good. Oh man, that place used to be sweltering in the summer. That's gonna be awesome.
You got AC. We're good.
Finally. All right. So that's all good. And we have, like I said, Dave Sr.'s coming on in a little while. He said he'll be here. Welcome to everybody who got on early in the chat. I'm going to forget people. I'll just go through it quick. Little Ben, we appreciate you. That's the king, Dave Jr. They're calling you the king.
The prince.
Little Ben. Yeah, you're the prince. You're the heir to the throne.
Big Ben doesn't call me anymore. Little Ben.
Little Ben. Now he's going to call you 100 times in the next 5 minutes.
I don't know what happened.
Let's get out your number in the chat so they can all call.
Yeah, let's do it.
Eric Sutton's here. Everybody. S&C. It's the same people every week, and then we add new ones. I see Camacho's in the house. Everybody, thank you for being here. We appreciate that. Here's a guy that watches the show. I don't know if he's here watching right now. I hope he is. I met him at tryouts. He showed up at tryouts. Maybe there's something for him. I know he wants to get in a bare knuckle fighting championship. He's been talking to Nate Shook, and I love meeting with you guys that are hungry because you can tell. This guy's Brett Schoenfeld. He took a picture. He sent it in, punching me in the face. This guy's a fighter. Like I said, I met him at tryouts, and he was at the show. He's a BKFC loyalist. He's an MMA guy. He's been from around here. He's talking to Nate, trying to get on future shows. So it was nice to see him and some of the other fighters like Sir Sawyer that I saw at tryouts, and he writes in from time to time. Love talking to you guys. Always come up, take a picture, say hi, and we'll put you on the show. And then hopefully you remember this name, Brett Schoenfeld, because he could be fighting for us.
It's a nice suit, left side there.
What?
It's a nice ass.
Nice. It's covered, but
I can't see anything. Okay, I'll take. Oh, is it you? Is that why you're saying that?
yeah.
I didn't realize that. All right, yeah, it is. It's beautiful. It's tailor made for you. All right. Well, thank you, Brett, for sending that in. I love getting punched in the face all around the world, and a lot of people like when I get hit. All right, the next one that came in. This is from a fighter. I love when other fighters send stuff in. This is very fighter heavy mailbag. We didn't even do the mailbag.
You didn't even say mailbag.
I just went right into it.
Mail call.
Dude, coming off these events and then going to two more, I forgot to say it. Sorry. We need the graphic. Do we know how to do that since Brandon's not here? Wait, by the way, Brandon just disappeared. We put Junior in here. We didn't kill Brandon off. He'll be back. So anyway, it's the bare knuckle show at gmail.com. You can send your stuff in. I didn't realize I rolled right into that. Thank you. So send your stuff in, whether you're a fighter, you're a fan, you're a listener, you're a viewer, you have pictures, whatever, send them in. Like Kane Tomlinson sent this in. He said, he sent a video in and he said, there's a part of the video I want you to watch for mid-fight. This man, I was reffing and he started letting mean ones rip the second he got in the cage. He goes, I'm not talking about punches. I'm talking about nasty farts. I tried to stay away as much as I could. Then this happened. I've been in combat sports for over 25 years, traveling, putting on events for 15 years, even filmed a sizzle for a reality show. I've been a referee for the past 10 years. And the only thing I'm famous for is almost stepping in this. Let's watch. This video surfaces every couple of years, he said. He sent this in. I can guess what this is going to be. I can guess. There's Kane the ref. Oh, something's dropping out of him. Oh, no. Oh, man. This is why it's a scary situation. Keep it up. I want to see what happens here. I'm curious. I didn't get to watch the whole thing yet. Kane doesn't know what to do.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, my God, dude. What do you do?
Who wipes it up?
Oh, God. I love it. They're just shooting the shit, literally. So this guy's got to do the walk of shame because the whole crowd saw that. Zoom in on the guy. I want to see what he thinks for. Oh, what? Zooming on that shit. It looks like it doesn't even look real. Oh my God. All right, let's see what this guy looks. Oh, I want to see how ashamed he was. Go back to him. Oh, he's doing the walk of shame. He's doing the walk of shame. Right past the round card girls. The ring. So yeah, Kane was saying that it stinks like shit in that whole arena at this point. He said he was letting them rip the whole time. Kane, thank you for saying that.
I've shot a fight.
Have you seen that?
MMA fight where a guy shit, yeah.
So I've never seen that before because from MMA. But when I did my pro wrestling, I saw about 3 guys shit themselves. I've seen, and Andre the Giant did it one time too in the ring. It was nasty. Imagine that. Holy crap, literally. Well, thank you for sending that in, Kane. We appreciate that. We're excited for Hollywood, Florida as well, by the way. Tomlinson going to be there fighting, so we're looking forward to that. Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt, another fighter that we've missed for a while. He texted me this. He'll be fighting Chris Camozzi, of course, in Florence, Italy, April 26th. He's getting ready for the fight, and I think this is better than the one he showed on Instagram. It's more clear. It's amazing the feats this guy does. Chris Camozzi, an elite athlete, but, I mean, look at him. This guy's always like, how much weight's on there, Evan? What do you think?
That looks like I think that's...
Can you drop the volume so I can hear Evan a little bit on the video? I'm sorry. Thank you.
They're bumper plates, so it's hard. I think
Yeah.
it's
It's like a 45.
That's what I was thinking.
It's a 25.
275 maybe.
Yeah.
Man, he's holding his breath the whole time. Comes up for a second. This guy, like, Lorenzo's a freak of nature, man. Like, look, he's going to go back under right away and do more.
Isn't it lighter underwater?
It is, but still, to hold your breath that long and move your body, it's still heavy, bro. That's still a lot of weight. And he's coming up out of the water with it.
Is it lighter? I guess so.
Under, well, you can lift. You can
Well,
lift.
but if you like tie a weight to somebody's feet, it'll drag them to the bottom.
But you ever
Man,
try
you
to,
must have been working in South Philly a lot. How do you know that?
You ever try to like throw something underwater though? Like
Yeah.
you move slower underwater.
Move slower.
I don't know.
It's
I feel like this is like basic science we should know,
But I feel like maybe I'm wrong. The pressure of the water being around him, where he's got to lift it out, that might make it heavier. I think the amazing feat here is that he's holding his breath as he's doing some kind of aerobic exercise that long underwater. And I think that if you look, it's coming. I'm looking at the delayed feed. It's coming up out of the water. So look, he amazes me. He said something like that before. I think he was like, remember last fight? I think he was shadow boxing under the water or something for like 90 seconds straight. Guy's got good cardio.
He was headbutting a goat like 4 years
Yeah,
ago.
he always has something fun. Lorenzo, my favorite was when he came on the show and he cannonballed into the jacuzzi thing. That was awesome. That lived on the commercial for like a year, maybe longer. It was awesome. That fight's going to be amazing in Florence, Italy. Chris Camozzi, the champ, Lorenzo Hunt, not used to being a challenger. He said he kind of stated that. Dave Feldman, who's coming on soon, senior, he's already here, junior. He said that too. It's interesting to see Lorenzo on the other side of the coin here because we don't often get to see that.
The buoyant forces make weights lighter underwater.
Yeah, but he was coming
not
out of the
too
water.
much. Yeah, exactly. So it's
So I think that it might make it lighter, but I would feel like all that water around
it's
you.
not a lot lighter because it's a pretty dense
Yeah.
thing. Like a car underwater, you couldn't pick up that. You know what I mean?
Oh, Lorenzo lifted a car before too. Remember that?
Yeah.
That guy does it all. Anyway, that's going to be an awesome fight. Camozzi, top of his game. I'm really excited to see that in Italy. Lorenzo coming back, so let's look forward to that. Let's see him do leg day underwater. They're saying these guys. Like I said, water. Ooh. Let's see him do leg day underwater. Bowls, beers, and brawls says. I've been holding my breath since that last clip, little Ben says. Swervo Cut says, I can do that. Davin says, it's nuts. So a lot of people commenting on it. By the way, Swervo Cuts, I see you in there. I might need a fresh cut before the show in Florida. I'm just putting that out there. Anyone else need a haircut by
Yeah, I
Swervo?
actually do.
I do.
Dude, Swervo, he cut my hair last time?
How's he do?
Oh, he did great. He did great. And the thing is, like, he's awesome.
How
He's
much?
friendly. He was going to do it. Well, I don't want to talk about that one here. I'll tell you afterwards.
No. He said
Yeah.
free. Remember? Yeah.
No, he did.
No, I think
he
said
no,
free.
he
Well,
tried.
let's-
No, he did. But I don't believe in that. You got to give the guy something
I
for
just
his
need
time.
to get cleaned up in the back. See, it's like it's a little scraggly in the back.
So he
I don't need a
actually
full
didn't
cut.
tell me. Big Ben told me that he'll cut everybody in the company's hair. For
Little
free.
Ben said
Little
that?
Ben, yeah. So not to put him on the spot.
Wow. Wow, how about that? Well, any Swervo Cuts, if you're in the area, the guy he's cut our fighters, he's cut me. He came, here you go, Evan. Here's your ammo, Evan. You ready? You ready for your ammo, guys?
Go ahead.
Swervo Cuts actually came to my room. If you're new listening, Swervo Cuts is a guy that's been watching this
Two
show
are in.
forever. What's that?
What?
Swervo Cuts came to my room in Florida, and I said, where do you want to cut my hair? And he went upstairs, and we laid it down. He just, and then he left. It was great. It was convenient.
Did you leave
So
a tip?
You remember?
I sure did.
It was before COVID. We had that show in Fort Lauderdale. We
Yeah.
went in your hotel room and got haircuts.
Yeah, you guys
Everybody,
left
everybody
fucking
came to Evan's
mountain
room
of hair in my
and
room.
left the hair in his bathroom.
I still have that guy's contact actually.
Well, we had. It's
Juan.
funny. It's funny because we had oh man, I lost my thought. I'm getting too old for this. It's funny because oh god,
look who it is.
oh geez, here he comes sauntering in, walking in. Do you see the graphic? Do you see today's graphic? Hit the music for the president. Look, he interrupts. Not that music.
Oh.
The proper music, Dave. Get yourself ready. Not that music.
No, it's got 9 freaking sound banks playing. You mean this music? bro?
Yeah. This music. Oh, yeah, here he comes. Here he comes. One day only. It's the Macho King, David Feldman. Oh, yeah. What's up, Dave? I can't hear you. You got to talk in the mic.
Be the Ultimate Warrior today.
You know what? We actually, it's funny. You be the Ultimate Warrior next time because we were looking. We had you as Hogan. We used you as the Warrior. I almost had you as DDP. But I'm going to tell everybody so they understand. For the non-wrestling fans, this graphic, we did this specifically. Usually we try to entertain you, but we did this for Dave. You know who I'm being right there? Who am I? Say it. You know how. Wait.
What's his name though? Brother Love.
Yeah.
Brother Love.
So one time.
Love you.
My face is red like him for being in Mexico, too. Like, dude, I just want to start with this to kind of pull the curtain back a little bit. They're loving it in the chat. The boss. This is awesome. Just don't drop an elbow on me. One time, I was putting my kids to bed. And Dave, you know, we talk about business, but sometimes we talk as friends. And Dave calls me. And I don't pick up because I put my kids to bed. And I don't call him back. They tell, hey, call me as soon as you get this. So I'm like, oh, God, what's something with the company? What's wrong? I throw my kid in bed. I run away. And I go, Dave, what's the matter? And he goes, who says this? And I go, what? And he goes, I love you. And I'm like, brother love, why are you bothering me with this? And you were out with your wife.
Where is Jer Bear? He needs to get on here right now and say it.
Let's call him, make him say it. Let's call him, make him say it.
Our graphic guy, Jeremy Vaughn, we call him Jer Bear.
Because he sounds like that. He sounds like Brother Love.
Let's get him on.
I'm calling him right. Are you calling him?
No.
Someone's calling him. Who's got that?
I got it.
You're quick.
Hey, man.
Hey, is this Jer Bear?
This is he.
You're
Jer
live.
Bear, we need I love you now.
Okay, is everybody ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let me walk outside.
He's in his office. He's a jerk off.
I love you.
All
Thank
right,
you.
there it is.
Good job.
You too, bud.
Love you too, buddy. Thank you for the graphic. That's
All right,
all. That's
see y'all.
all. I feel like he does great work, but I feel like we pay him just to say I love you to us once in a while.
I think so.
He told me when you call him, you're like, say it, Jerry Bear, say it. Anyway,
Once in a while.
You're,
Once in a while.
So the reason you called me is though your wife you were having dinner with, and somehow this came up.
What's this?
They're making you look. They're making you look better.
What's this new camera?
That's the camera we're using today. It's only for today. Nobody can see it but you, so don't worry about it.
What is it?
It's your what's it called? A joystick cam? I don't even know what they're doing.
PTZ, point, tilt, zoom.
Ah, cool.
Ah!
Good, reveal it all.
Yeah, don't show the shit studio with no budget. Let's fake it till we make it here. At least on my show. The BKFC's already making it. I'm still trying. All right, Dave, you're out to dinner with your wife, as I'm trying to say, and she didn't know who Brother Love was. You took her to task. You called me, and everyone I asked knew it as well. I wouldn't expect your wife to know that. I wouldn't, but it was a good call.
She didn't know.
She shouldn't. It made me happy.
She definitely didn't know.
Anyway, that's why the graphic's there for you. Next time,
Anyway,
Ultimate Warrior. All right, what do you got?
8 events,
Yeah.
6 weeks, 4 countries. 8 events, 6 weeks, 4 countries.
Death.
What are we doing?
We're gonna die.
Wow.
It's exciting.
When you say we, you mean me and you, because everybody else is.
I'm going to every event except maybe one.
Which one?
I'm not going to say it. 'Cause
I won't
I'm going to
divulge
piss the
that.
people off, but it's not a big international one.
All of our events are big, even though
I'll be in Hollywood. I'll be in Manchester. I'll be in Dubai. I'll be in Dubai. I might be in Omaha. I'll be in Italy. I'll be in Clearwater, and I'll be in Salt Lake.
Clear where?
Are you taking a Concorde from Hollywood to Manchester?
No, I'm gonna arrive. I'm only doing it just to say hello to some people. I'll probably get there around 9 p.m.
Just have your tea and crimpets, hang out, dude. Say the place where we're gonna be in Florida again. You did it. You're doing it again. Say it. Where are we gonna be? Not Hollywood. The other place.
Clearwater.
Clearwater. That's how they want us.
Clearwater.
Yeah, that's the way we
Water.
say it. I love Little Ben. Little
Water
Ben.
ice. Clearwater.
Here, Little Ben's on our side. I'll agree with him for once. He said he was at the Phillies game and he saw somebody saying it said clear water. So he saw a shirt.
Hey, water ice. Water.
Water.
WOODER.
Dorney Park and Wild Water Kingdom.
There you go.
There you go. All right. So, Dave, I'm happy to have you here as always. You know, we ask people to send questions in for you. Some do, some don't. You can drop in the chat if you have it. Some of the stuff I have for you, one of the things I want to bring up right off the jump here is I talked to this guy in Philly. He was there as a fan because he loves the product. But he's one of the bright new stars for us, what I can see. And you're smart. You signed him. And I think it's a multi-fight deal. I think they all are. Nathan Rivera. I know that there was talk of signing him. I believe it was announced. You actually signed him, right?
Yeah, we signed a multi-fight deal with him. I think, again, what I tell these fighters is you got to try to promote yourself. And some can't, and we'll help you. But this kid, he goes above and beyond to try to promote himself, to try to do things to make himself popular, and he can fight. And he can fight. And he's trying to be a better fighter. He's trying to be a team player. You know, really a good package for us, and I'm glad that we were able to extend that contract with him.
No, I am too. I mean, I see a lot of...
There's a new era in bare knuckle fighting. It's called the Rivera era.
You know he's clipping that, and that's what he should. That was the greatest thing ever when he gave you that little note that said to sign him and stuff.
Yep.
Well, you paid attention.
He's a good kid, man. Honestly, and he's a good kid. He's a good kid. He's a good fighter. He's promoting himself, and, you know, I wish him the best of luck.
Yeah, he came to tryouts in Philly.
Yep.
He didn't need to do it. He's always there showing his face. And the only problem with him, I want to know if you can, what's the word, rescind his contract offer, the multi-fight. And were we allowed to talk how many he signed for it? Can we talk about that?
Why would we do that?
I didn't know if we're allowed. I'm asking you. But I want to take his contract away from him. And I like the kid.
Why?
You're going to want to, too. I'm kind of nervous to even tell you this.
Tell me why.
I talked to him in Philly. He's asking me about cheesesteak places. I tell him some places to go. And he's saying Patch, Geno's, all this stuff. So I said, well, the one is where Rocky stood. And he looks at me like blank. And I go, you've never seen Rocky. The kid has never seen one Rocky. I swear to you.
No.
I told him I wanted to watch Rocky and then come on here for short reviews.
Stop it.
Get rid of him. You know he's never seen it.
Nate, cancel that contract.
Let's, real quick, though, in that vein, I mean, I was talking to Junior off the air.
But really, how do you not watch Rocky ever?
That's what I asked
Any
him.
Rocky.
You could at least see a second of it. He's talking about Creed. I'm like, get out of here.
Wow.
But here's the thing. I was talking to Junior before this. I know of another guy. I actually said this. Sorry, you're not here, Broke It, Brandon. I'm gonna say what you said to me off the air. I'm sorry, man. He said, I'm gonna break your heart, Soch. This is a couple weeks ago. He goes, I don't think the younger people care about Rocky like you do. I don't believe that. I don't.
Well, I think if they watch it, they care about it. I don't think the younger people watch it.
They're not going out to.
I just don't think they watch it because it's not in the theaters now. It's not coming now. So if I see it, I mean, I don't look for it anymore. But if I see it on the channels, I watch it.
Here's Nathan Rivera. He's in the chat. He said, I waited 2 hours and it was worth every minute at Angelo's. He went for his steak. He's not coming back about Rocky. He's not saying about Rocky.
Angelo's is good.
Yeah, they are
Angelo's
good.
is good, but Phillips is the best.
They're good.
Phillips is the best.
So I was talking to Junior. What I'm saying is he said it. Junior, say it on the air, though. Your favorite Rocky, what is it?
3.
Why is that?
I like the whole thing with Clubber Lang and
I pity the fool.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan was in there.
Yeah, Thunder
It was
Lips.
good. Not that I'm a big wrestling guy. Actually, I hate it.
You're just a mark. Anyway, so
It's fake.
It is fake.
Dude.
It's very, very fake.
do you guys? Is this your way of firing me, where I can get up and leave when I get so annoyed? It's controlled, by the way. It's not fake. It's very real how you get to that. But my point is, it's fake. Screw all you guys, dude. What's your favorite Rocky? They're all good.
I really like 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 was a lot. It's funny because people say that. Usually the second one, I know it sounds nuts, but the first one I saw on TV when I was young was 4. And 4 is like an hour and a half with the Russian. That
4 is good.
That was my favorite when I was a kid.
4 is good.
Honestly, I think 5 gets unwarranted hate.
5's kind of rough.
It wasn't great.
What about Rocky Balboa?
That
What
one was
about-
good. I thought it was
one.
really good.
That was a good
I
one.
think
But I mean,
I like 1.
it was just so fake because there's no chance.
Well, you can't say 1.
All right.
Why?
You just
Because
No, I mean, there's no chance
too old.
of-
Yeah, it's a movie.
Of
like the
St-
original.
Stallone coming in that old and
That he
you know,
looked great, and did you see
did.
how well he fought in that? He won, didn't he? Win in that? We talking about he's too old.
he won.
What's the matter with you? He's got the. Sorry.
Oh, I just want to let everybody know. Also, I got a new title too.
What do you got?
I'm the trophy husband.
I bet you are, dude.
The wife got me a shirt. I'm a trophy
You
husband.
sure you didn't buy that for yourself at
I
Spencer's?
forgot I
or
was
something?
wearing it, but I just saw it.
Anyway, wait, Evan, last one. Rocky, you a Rocky guy?
Yeah, I said I like 1 the best.
1 was really good.
I just like the original.
I like what she's win. What
It was
can you-
good.
What can you do? Win, and then you get fucking just
Yeah,
pumped.
you get fired up.
I've never boxed him.
When the 15 bucks, you're coming out.
I've never boxed in my life, but I told Nathan.
You
this.
boxed oranges.
Well, I mean, I boxed a lot of that shit. But my point is, that was good. I was telling Nathan, I'm like, I bet you if you see Rocky, you'll become a more motivated fighter. I said, because I've never fought like real boxing. And when I was a kid, would watch it, I'd start shadow boxing like I knew what the hell I was doing. I would have gotten killed.
Look, Garb came out to Eye of the Tiger.
That was awesome. And
number
that's the guy,
3, Junior. Number 3. He came out to it.
and that's a guy that can promote himself as well.
Yeah.
If he dies, he dies. Somebody said in the comments, I love it. All right, so back to we got really down a rabbit hole. It's easy to do with Rocky. Let's look about Philly. I mean, a big event. Before you got in, I was talking to Junior about this. We've talked about this. How the hell did we get here? I mean, I know we worked hard, but when you just sit there and go, Wells Fargo, hardly any advertising, if any. And then we're selling out 2300 Arena, which if you're not here locally is a big spot locally for fighting.
All right.
You just sit there and you go, at least I did. And I'm like, how did we get here? You ever do that?
Yeah, man, like a lot. I mean, see, for me, it's a lot different because I'm running so fast, always trying to push to the next thing. And it sucks because I kind of came up with this thing like if you keep rushing to the next moment, what happens the moment you're in, right? You lose it. Yeah. But at the same time, if you don't rush to the next moment, you're going to lose the next moment in the business that we're in. So it's a double-edged sword. It's hard to sit there and be like, like what you said is, how did we get here? It's hard because I want to know where we going next.
Yeah, I know.
Where we going next? Where we going next? 8 events.
That's where we're going next. Everywhere.
6 weeks.
Everywhere.
4 countries. I mean, it's crazy, man. It's really crazy. It's funny. Sergio called me and he goes, man, you're just a sick genius. Like you're sick enough to be a genius in this. So
I agree with that.
It's crazy.
So it is crazy, but you're sitting there, like he said, you've put on millions of fights at that, like different fights.
Yeah.
And now here you are with your vision, your dream in Philly. I can't imagine.
So let's talk about the 2300. I'm sorry to cut you
ahead,
off.
please.
But next door is the former Mills building.
Is that still there, former Mills?
That's where we did the first ever underground bare knuckle fight, right next door to the 2300
Wait,
arena.
whoa. Is that back in the day before they changed the arena up? Is that the part of the where it's like dingy and dirt, like a warehouse feel, and then it was Foreman Mills?
Yes,
I always wondered what was back there.
It was awful.
Yeah.
It was awful. Junior,
It was a shithole.
that's where Junior, because Junior heard this shit for 10 years, and he was like, and then he saw that, he's like, wow, maybe this can be something, right,
Yeah,
Junior?
I was hooked. It was great.
As
It
soon
was
as you saw it,
crazy,
you knew
man.
right away?
It was crazy, man. It was like, I don't know, there were 6 to 8 people there, maybe 10 people, one bare knuckle fight. I mean, the guy's eye it was crazy, man. Cut everywhere, bloody. I mean, and you kept hearing bang, bang. It was unbelievable. Right next door to 2300 Arena. And the other thing about the 2300 Arena, I was going to say this, and then I'm going to let you go, is in July of 2017 is where we did the first ever bare knuckle fighting championship tryouts at the 2300 Arena.
There's a little clip
This is
of
what I
it.
was going to ask you if we had video of it. Sweet, thank you.
Oh, that's the
Oh,
tryout.
the tryouts.
yeah.
I meant the underground fight, but this is still cool. That's the one where Shoemaker broke the punch machine,
Yep,
right?
yep.
We always talk about that.
This is actually on the app. Anybody wants to
Yeah,
watch full episode.
BKFC.com if you don't
and
have
Travis walked under the registration table.
Yep.
You're such a...
Held in back alleys and bars
Oh, wow. What a way we've come.
and warehouses.
Look at it. This is crazy.
That's my daughter, right? Yeah. I know it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Who's that guy?
They had.
Oh, you guys had a ring. You didn't have a squared circle yet, did you?
We actually had a decal in the no, that's not this. We filmed it was actually Evan's first bare knuckle experience. We filmed a video like what is bare knuckle and put a decal down with
champion in the
smash
world,
lines.
Bobby Gunn.
Bare knuckle fighting has always been here. It's all I ever done all my life. But I always know that this sport and the underground.
Again, BKFC.com.
He fought first, didn't he?
I trained for competition second, and I trained for survival and pride first. I don't got a desk job to go back to, so all my eggs are in one basket. I don't got time for Humpty Dumptys. I've been cage fighting, I've done Muay Thai, I've done kickboxing, I've done boxing.
The young Travis.
Doing all this for my
There he
wife,
is.
my kids. I put in easily
The
12
animal.
14-hour days. I'm gonna make something out of myself with this.
Travis Thompson.
Wow.
1109.
That's a fucking lightweight. Okay.
He's still talking, though. Oak Tree! Holy shit!
For everybody in the world, he never turned anyone down. He wants to take the gloves off. Look at that fist.
Why they call him Oak Tree, you know. Yeah, there you go.
Bunches of oak trees.
That's hard, V.
I met that guy 15 years ago.
Boy. Grew up on Delaware River, punching trees all my life. Give you that look, give you that swagger, give you that move, that art, that. It's a true story, man. It's my opportunity to come back. And I'm 48 years old, man. The bare knuckles finally here, and this is what I always dreamed for 15 years. I got to do my best, man. Thank y'all so much for giving me the opportunity.
Oak Tree, there he is. Wow, I forgot about Oak Tree. And that young man there watching the...
That was
But
crazy.
honestly,
man.
you guys have it's a 10-minute clip. It was an unbelievable experience. It was like truly the beginning of what we were doing here.
Yeah.
So
Crazy, man.
yeah, check it out on the app.
BKFC.com. Grab the app.
Crazy.
Do we have, and seriously, you don't have to air it today, but do we have any footage that we're allowed to air, like 20 seconds of the underground fight that we used to have? Do we have that? Does it live anywhere?
Yeah.
All right, we'll have
Yeah,
to
I
look
get
that up
it.
for the show.
I get it.
Cool.
Yep.
I would love to see that. All right. So the other thing I wanted to do with you, well, I can't do it with you because I don't think you have the rundown of who we're announcing today, do you? The new fight signings. But you'll see it up there. We can do it with you. You can talk because they're all guys that fought for us before. So why don't we go? Because we were talking.
Well, then how are they new signings?
Well, they're multi-fight deals. So
Okay.
they've re-signed, I should say, or
They've re-signed.
or have come to a multi-fight.
Get it right.
What is it with you today? What am I going to do to you?
I didn't sleep good.
What time did you get up today?
I had a bunch of bullshit going on this morning. I get fucked up calls since 4 a.m. with other countries. It has not been a great day for me. I'm here, and now I'm in a great mood.
Oh, is that what we do for you? Good. All right. Well, why don't we, Junior, you ready?
It was a rough fucking
Was it really?
morning, honestly. It was a rough morning.
What time did you get up?
And it's really good. I mean, I had my first call at 4 a.m.
Oh,
What was the call about?
It was with Philippines.
What they want?
They want to do an event over there.
Really? Which island?
And then I did a call with Australia, and I want to say that July 19th, Australia. We're going to Australia. I can't say where exactly yet. July 19th, Australia. Guys, don't plan vacations. July 19th, Australia. We're coming to Australia. We're going to have unbelievable fights there. We've got the place that we're doing the fight at is actually backing us with some economic support. So it's going to be an amazing, amazing event. July 19th, we are going down under.
Do you think we'll see Beck there?
Yeah, Beck.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
It's Australia, right?
Part of Australia?
I got a huge fight to announce that we'll announce as soon as we sign this deal. We're supposed to sign it next Tuesday.
You can't see his hands because they're off camera, but I can tell when Dave's excited because he said, I have this huge fight to announce. He's trying to hold it back. You see his hands? He's trying to hold it back, dude. That's what he was doing. I know him well enough to know that. Look, they can zoom in on your hands now.
There you go.
All right, so that's big. So, Junior, if you're ready, do you want to do the signing announcement? Might as well do them we're going to do them later in the show. Might as well do them with Senior here.
We are ready.
All right, let's do the first signing announcement. Let me get my notes.
Look behind you.
Changing it up. Oh, behind me. There we go. Here it is. You ready, Dave?
Yeah.
You look ready. You guys can't see him. He's on the phone. You guys are stupid. Multi-fight deals. These are great because these are people that fought for us before.
Yep.
And let us know what you think about each one. Here
Chris
you go.
Garcia is fighting Thursday, so this is a great addition to re-sign him. Really like Chris Garcia. Good kid, comes out and fights, promotes, sells tickets, total package for us.
There you go. We're excited to have Chris Garcia. Welcome to the family for more multi-fights.
Josh Watson, he's fought for us a few times. It hasn't been easy getting him fights, but I think it's going to be a lot easier now. Like I said last week, I really want to put a lot of weight in the heavyweight division, and you know he's a good guy to re-sign. So Josh Watson knocked out Greg Hardy.
Yep.
And
I think one of his dreads fell off when he hit him.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
He had a very viral knockout when he got knocked out, and he also had a very viral knockout when he knocked out Greg Hardy. And he can fight, man. He can fight, and he looks the part. And
how about that?
He wants
real
to
quick?
promote us too.
He looks the part. Now this is interesting to me. He looks great on a poster, right?
Yep.
He fights. It's fun to watch him fight. But when you meet this guy, he's so nice.
He is nice.
He's just a nice,
very
dude.
nice.
Yeah, he's a
very
great
nice.
guy.
But I mean, look, I think it's important because at first when we first started this, we just wanted to get fighters fighting, right? Didn't matter who they were, what they looked like, fat, big, skinny, tall, didn't matter. But I think we need to get more fighters as we're evolving this thing that do look the part, that look like they can fight and can fight at the same time.
Mm-hmm. That's
so
how you
that's
make
a great
superstars, man.
That's a good re-signing. I didn't know Nate did that, but good job, Nate.
All right, Nate. Good. Wait a minute. We have to pause that whole screen grab that, put it up on his socials. Dave Feldman tells you, good job, Nate.
Lady Mejia.
Yeah.
She's this is a good one too. We're trying to the two things I said last week were the women's and the heavyweight division. So good to add her back into the roster and get her rolling again. She's definitely evolving as a fighter. She's very nice as well, and I think she's going to play the right part for us.
Great addition.
She's fighting in Omaha.
Yes,
Yep.
I believe. Is that
she's fighting who? Sarah
Shell.
Sarah Shell.
Oh, there you go. I love it.
That's a good one.
Is that a typo or is it Laddie? Laddie?
I think that's how you spell it.
Laddie?
When I'm unsure of a name, the only thing I can do is I listen to Sean Wheelock, and he never mispronounces. Jeff Houston doesn't really, but Sean.
So how does she say it?
I didn't listen yet because I just got these this morning, literally as we're going there. I'm going to say Laddie.
So you didn't prepare?
Lady?
Laddie. L-A-D. Laddie.
Lady.
Lady?
Laddie.
Is she Irish?
Laddie.
Laddie or lady? Let us know in the chat.
Laddie.
And then last but certainly not least,
Wanya Reed coming back. This kid can fight. He always puts on a great fight. He does like to promote himself. He does sell tickets. Again, another welcome back into the roster, Wanya Reed. That's a good one for us.
I agree. That's a great sign. Good job, Nate. All right, we'll have more signings as they come about. As we have more of them, obviously, we'll talk more about it. Dave, back to what we were talking about outside of signings. What? You guys are so stupid. Look at my droopy bow tie.
Was that the chick magnets?
Yes, it was. Look, see this right here? That's supposed to be a bow tie, and it was sewed up, but it fell down for the photo shoot.
That's great, man.
These are.
Let me just ask you a question. Were you juiced up then?
No, I've never done that.
Never done juice?
Never in my life. That's probably why I didn't make it. I shouldn't say it. It's probably why I wouldn't go to the pros and where.
I mean, you don't look juiced up at all.
I'm
I was
definitely
just
not
curious
anymore.
if you were, and it didn't work.
Nah. That was actually in a magazine called Pro Wrestling Illustrated. We got a 2-page spread, the chick magnets. Anyway, actually, it was in Virginia. I think it was Russ from Extreme Fans. Before I got to know him, he's waiting in the lobby, and he had that picture like printed out. He's like, "You want to sign this?" I'm like, "How the hell did you find that?" Anyway, all right. So, Dave Jr., you're a funny guy when you sit in that booth. You know that? You're a funny guy. All right.
Yeah, don't get used to it.
If Brandon would have tried to insult me, Brandon would have not put anything up. It would have screwed up. And by the way, whatever. We miss Brandon. I'm ripping on him too much. All right, back to Dave. Dave, you throw me off, Junior. I had all this stuff prepared for Dave. Dave, we were talking. You talked earlier about the multi-fights. You've been on you guys, I feel like, have been on a signing, just a killer signing spree. You're locking up everybody that matters. Is there anybody that you could even hint toward that you might be looking at you probably won't do that because they'll mess up negotiations?
But I'm telling you, man, we're talking to some really big time fighters right now, and we're also evolving the divisions that we have. So what we are going to do, honestly, is we are going to cut some guys as well. So we're signing some guys, we're going to cut some guys, and we're going to cut them not because they suck, not because we don't like them. We're going to cut them because I had a talk with Nate, and I said, Nate, it's just not fair that we're not fighting some of these guys. We got to let them go and let them fight somewhere else if we're not going to fight them. If we're going to fight them, fight them. If you're not, go let them make money. I said, we can't hold them off. We can't. So it's not a bunch of guys, but it's a handful of guys that we haven't really been fighting. Let's give them the opportunity to go fight somewhere else, and then maybe they do better and they come back for us.
It could work out, yeah. That's
Absolutely.
extremely fair.
But I just don't want to. I don't want to hold anybody up. I don't want to be that guy. Like, no, you can't fight there, but we're not going to fight you. I mean, who does that? That's a jerk off move, and we're not going to do it. But we are signing some. Like I said, I really want to stack up the heavyweight division because what I said before is I think if you're going to be a powerhouse in combat sports, you have to have a powerhouse heavyweight division. So we have about 3 more signings in the next 2 weeks there. We have a couple guys that are fighting on the Dubai show that I'm really looking at. We have another guy that's fighting on the Italy show that I'm really looking at. I want to see if they do good. And those are some guys that we're going to bring over to the United States and really put them in the mix.
Anybody on the Philly show catch your eye? I mean, there's a lot of people in the crowd there that want to get on shows that are coming up to me. We talked about that before you got in. But, I'll tell you, I want to see Eddie's kid, that Anthony Pagan. That kid, he had a quick knockout. They were very excited for him. I want to see what else he can do. I know he watches the show, so I just wanted to shout him out. Guys like him, is there anybody that really, you don't name names?
I mean, there's a bunch of guys that scored some good knockouts. Elijah Harris, he looked really good. I think that was a 2. I think we billed it as a 4-second knockout, but I do think it was a 2.3-second knockout after I watched it like 10 times. I do think he has the fastest knockout, but what are you going to do? There were some other guys in that card. I actually thought that the Dustin Page Angel Core fight. Okay, we'll watch this real quick.
Boom. No, that's the Harris knockout, right?
I thought that the Angel Core Dustin Page fight was actually gearing up to be a very, very good fight, man. It started off good, and I thought it was going to finish really good, and then unfortunately he got that big gash in his forehead, and Doc wanted to stop it. And I went to Doc and said, "Come on, Doc," and he's like, "David, please." I said, "All right, you're right."
As a fan, I feel like and it's funny. We can lead into this video then in a minute. You'll see where I'm going. And we say this about you all the time. I watch you at ringside. You're entertaining because you're such a fan. You become you're Dave, like the owner and all, but then I feel like you just got the best seat in the house and you're a fan for this. And you get so intense. So is that hard sometimes to have to separate a fan wanting to see more from a business owner trying to protect his interests?
Yeah, because look, like Travis Thompson fought, right? Mm-hmm. He fought what's the kid's name from Montana?
AJ Craig.
AJ Craig from Montana, right? Real nice kid, good kid. Said, "Hey, boss, I really want to keep fighting for you." But I'd known Travis for 10 years, more than that, and it was hard for me not to root for him, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just like, instead of saying it to him particularly, I'm just saying, throw some fucking punches. Throw some fucking punches. Because I can't really root for him.
No.
But Is it hard to separate? I mean, it is. I'm always going to be a fan. So if that doesn't work for people, then fuck them, because I'm always going to be a fan. I love this sport. I love that these guys and girls really risk their life for us. They do, man. They risk their fucking life, and they fight their asses off, and I love it. I just love it. So I'm always going to be a fan.
I know you are, but what's the second, like when you're watching something as a fan, you're like, this is awesome. And then the business owner in you goes, like, does it click in your brain, or somebody's got to grab you?
I think when I see a really good exchange with both guys, that's when I get like, yeah, fucking right, this is unbelievable. Like, that's when I really get to really become a fan of it. I mean, other than that, look, I want to see great fights. I just know that it's detrimental to the organization. Like, if we have one shit card, like the whole card sucks, that could really be the beginning and the end for us, man. It could be. So that's why I'm always pumping on the canvas. Come on, fight your ass off. I'm always going, get the money. You got the money. Come on, fight.
What's the yell at me? What were you doing? Get that money.
Fight your ass off.
Fight your ass off. There's another one. Hold on, it'll come to me. Show that clip. That I took this clip, and you don't even know it, at the fight in Philly. This is the intensity, and sometimes I feel like in your mind you're in the fight. I feel like your face looks like you're gonna murder somebody. Watch your face here, and then you just stare. You're really into this. Just keep like you're not even saying anything. Okay.
All right.
That's not the clip I thought we were going to show. We ruined it. But all right, go ahead. That's cool. Man. All right, cool, guys. I'll put it on the Instagram. So you are very intense on watching stuff, as they are in the booth, intense on mixing stuff up.
Yep.
But
what was the video?
We'll talk about it. I'll show them. Tune into the.
Were you going to set me up?
The Bare Knuckle Show.
Were you going to set me up?
No. It wasn't about setting you up. It's a whole. Sometimes I have to explain comedy. I'm not going to do it now. All right, so let's see where we're at. I lost my train of thought. You're very intense at these fights. That one, I was watching. I started filming you because I saw you. You're like, ah, and then you're just like. So I feel like you're not boxing. You still hit hard. I know that. But you're not boxing anymore. I feel like you're almost vicariously. You want to get in there.
No, but I'm fighting for the success of the company.
That's right.
That's what it is. It always is. It's just I want perfection. I want great fights. I want the fans to go, holy shit, I've never seen nothing like that. And look, honestly, that card, I left and I go, it was okay. But 3 or 4 guys that never watched it before, and that's who I go to, they were like, holy shit, that was unbelievable, right? And then I'm like, okay, great, it was a good product. But sometimes, it's
We're
not.
numb. We've seen some.
I mean, the last Philly card was a 10. Oof. It was a 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was hard for me to not be excited the whole entire time. But, this time I really was cheering for the guys. I wanted them to put on a great show, and they did.
They sure did. Well, you put on a great show, too, at ringside.
We had Lex Ludlow, who fought for me in MMA a long time ago. He had a great fight against who'd Lex Ludlow fight?
In Philly?
Conor McKenna.
Great guy, great personality, can fight, put on a war. It was fight of the night for me.
Yeah.
I made that fight of the night. It was a great fight. And listen, if you see both of the guys, you might go, they're not the most skilled guys in the world. It was a great fight. Like, we want to put on great fights here. It was a great fight. It was a great fight, exactly. And that's what had the crowd on the feet the whole time.
Yeah, it's not bare knuckle boxing championship.
Absolutely.
Or bare knuckle wrestling. It's bare knuckle fighting. I think people tend to forget that sometimes.
Yep.
Not all the time. Thank you for that, Dave, and we show your intensity. While you're here, we got a couple more minutes with you. I like going through the show. Do you have a couple more minutes?
Yeah, 2.
Right. 2? 1, 2. All right, so I think that you need to kind of rein your... Maybe this is a junior thing. I think you need to rein your cameramen in. You can't have them hitting the bombshells. Johnny Love, who trained her how to be sexy, apparently. Look at that. Boom. I'm just trying to film Caitlin so that she can say hi to the fans. Oh, man, he's a brute.
He almost knocked her off the ring.
The guy's a brute. Johnny Love watches all the time. He's one of our favorite cameramen who like to mess with him. No, we were filming that for you to say hello at home from Caitlin, and then Johnny Love gave her the back elbow. The other thing I thought was really good at this show was not only celebrities there, we'll get to that in a minute, but Johnny Cannoli, this guy. You talk about Nathan Rivera marketing himself. Johnny understands that as well. We saw what he did at the weigh-ins. The Cannoli came out of nowhere, smacked the guy in the chest. That was awesome. And then at the actual fight, I don't know if he did this or what, but he sent some staff out, boxes and boxes of cannolis at ringside. Look at this. I went out of order. Sorry, Dave.
They look good.
Yes, cannolis. Ooh. Eat that.
Cannoli, buddy.
What do you say? Give them out to the fans?
I said give them out to everybody. This is their second box.
I love it.
So he's giving out cannolis, and then they had all these. You tell you're in Philly, South Philly. I mean, look at the crowd. Let's show the crowd shot. Everyone's waving Italian flags. Garbarino, cannoli, whatever we're calling them, definitely a favorite. Look at this. I felt like I was at home. Eat some gabagool at ringside.
Absolutely, man.
So the Italians in South Philly love Garb, and everywhere. I think we're getting a lot of reaction from him. Another guy who tends to love BKFC, he's never seen it live before until recently. This guy, I don't know if you know him well. Some of the younger guys didn't. Chuck Zito, big name. Chuck Zito used to be with Hulk Hogan. Chuck Zito's been on Stern.
I think Junior said to me, Junior, did you say to me who the F is that guy?
I said that at the beginning of the show.
A lot of
and
people
I was like, it's Chuck Zito, like one of the most famous bodyguards ever.
Hell's
man.
Angels. He talks about him. We can.
He's like, he looks like fucking Liberace.
Well, I think he was on the TV show Oz. Here he is. Listen.
There he is.
Chuck Zito, BKFC. What did you think tonight, Chuck?
The bare knuckle fight's a badass, man. I'll tell you what. It's my first time in watching this live right here in Philadelphia. The crowd is badass. The second mat, everybody. I'm having a great time.
Now, rumor has been Chuck Zito's been in a couple bare knuckle fights. Is that true?
Been a lot of bare knuckle fights on the street.
Would you have joined up back in the day?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
There he is. Chuck Zito.
Nice head of hair on there.
He's got, dude, his hair is phenomenal. I wish I could. How do you get to stand up like that?
The guys that are tapping out say he's got a nice head of hair.
Elvis Presley looking. You guys are funny.
No comeback.
All right. I know there's none for that one. Often I don't have them for you. You just kind of hit me out of nowhere. It's very unfortunate. I have no improv when it comes
All right,
to
I got to get back up to the office.
Goodbye.
Anything else?
No, I mean, we're just going to go through the rest. We showed earlier.
Awesome, guys. I hope everybody tunes in on Thursday night. We're going to be an unbelievable show. We got some pretty good announcements we're going to make on Thursday night. And then,
I do need
When
you.
are you leaving?
I'm leaving tomorrow morning.
No, when are you leaving for Dubai?
Never. I'll talk to you
You're
about
not
that
going?
later. Wait, what? I'm kind of going to be there. We'll talk later. But I do want to go through one more thing, one more minute with you. Can you throw that Hollywood card up real quick? I just want to go through what you're looking forward to. Here we go. I'll tell you. Start from the bottom.
So
Russo's
I got a
back.
surprise for the HD Luis Palomino fight. I'm going to announce that actually at the weigh-in. That's going to be a good fight.
What do you mean a surprise? What's like a no holds barred? Like what are you going to do? A
Yeah,
special
I
guest referee?
added new rules in.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Are you
like blood sport type of shit.
Shut up, dude. That would be cool though. All right, so Palomino HD Davis. I know you were.
Perdomo is stepping up in competition. Okay. Go ahead.
I was going to say Palomino HD Davis. If you're local down there, I know we talked about this a couple weeks ago.
We're doing Dade versus Broward, right?
Yep.
And you got Luis Palomino who's been in there with everybody. Jorge Masvidal, Justin Gaethje.
Yep.
What's his record with us? 10-1.
One, yeah, he only lost one.
10-1. Is that it?
So.
Anyway, 10-1. You got
9-1.
HD who ever since he moved up from 145 pounds, just showing his really great strength. I think it's. I mean, I really don't know how to pick on that one, man. You got the young lion versus the
Frenchman, right?
Yeah,
Steve
it's gonna be
Hurley
amazing. So then you got.
Hold on, Perdomo's like they're marketing him, and we've talked about this.
The
Perdomo's
Cuban Mike
like,
Tyson.
Yeah, and he is, dude. I'm not underselling.
This
Steve.
is a big test for him.
I know. This
is a former world champion boxer.
Yeah.
Steve Hurleyes is a former world champion boxer. He's going to give a big test to Perdomo. I can't wait to see that one. And then you got in the feature fight, Justin Ibarola is taking on Abby Velasquez. Abby Velasquez has been there since I think our fourth event that we've ever done. He's been around for a long time. And Ibarola really, again, I think total package. And we're going to see if he's the total package on Thursday night. And then you got Matt Russo. I brought Matt Russo back. He had a little bit of problems, and we just wanted to give him a chance, man. Good kid. Some people make some mistakes, and we gave him a chance to come back, and he's going to take on Justin Street. Another very, very good fight.
That's great. Well, I'm glad you went through that with us. By the way, tell me.
And that's presented by Blackout Coffee.
That keeps me going. I get all whacked out on that stuff. I have it at home. I got a couple packs. It's good stuff. Tell me we're calling him Rambo Russo still. We can't change his name. Okay.
Absolutely.
His real name is Rambo, not Matt, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, Matt's his nickname.
Oh, okay. That's why they put it on there. I got you. All right, David Feldman, we'll see you in Hollywood.
Thanks, guys, man. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you. Ooh, yeah. Dig it. There he goes. The Macho Man theme on the way out. You can spin. You can walk through. They want to see it. You can snap into a Slim Jim, whatever you'd like. Back up and put your head down. Snap into it. You're so dopey. Thank you, David. Whoa, he slammed the door. He seems like he's in an angry mood all of a sudden. What happened? All right, there he is. David Feldman just walks in. We never know. The show gets thrown off. We love that. We love talking to Dave. So I think where we left off, sorry for throwing all this stuff at you, Junior. I think that we were in the mailbag. I just go back and finish that up. Because we looked at Lorenzo. Then we got some good KOs of the week.
It's time for Mail Call.
Thank you, Evan.
We're back.
Thank you. We're back in it. We're back where we started. All right. So KO of the week from Stefan. This came in from Stefan.
Give me a minute.
Yeah, I need a hint. What's the
label? I think this was the. Oh, this is the concert thing.
Okay. Oh, this is where we sent Brandon.
Yeah, just show it.
Bear with me.
That's all right. Take your time. I kind of went out of order. That's how they're used to this. You're not always down here. When he comes in, everything just goes, which is kind of fun.
6.
Knockout of the week. Having a good time. Oh! That's a good knockout of the week, Stefan. That's an Ethiopian. That's not a kid. It was a man.
I said I'm glad it didn't.
Oh, it didn't. Okay. Is that an Ethiopian? Is that what that says?
Where's relatable _ Ethiopia? Yeah.
I'm not trying to be funny, but hold on. I'm not trying to be funny, but Ethiopia. I thought when I used to see it on TV when I was a kid, they were like starved. Has it gotten better there? I don't know enough. Oh,
Hasn't gotten that much better.
I couldn't gotten that much better. Oh, hopefully
they got speakers.
They sure do. Well, they used to have an extra guy there. He's gone too. All right, next knockout of the week. This is from Russ, Bare Knuckle fans. He emailed this in.
What you want, bro? You think he's funny?
The jerk off. Thank you for that, Russ. And then I saw them right into the wall.
We're all playing.
For my knockout of the week, I was going to do the 2 record-breaking knockouts, but we showed them when Dave was on. We showed that, so we'll move on from that. And then...
Well, we only showed one.
Did we? Oh, we showed the Harris one, right?
You want to show Blair?
Yeah.
Fighters up the scratch. Round number 1. Flying start after the scratch. Is there a count? There is not. Just limp, immediately done. The referee saw how he fell. He waved it off.
Wow. Look at him bounce.
That was a knockdown. He saw his own conscience.
Hey, can we roll that back one more time, mute it, and let Evan call the knockout as Chris Lytle? Because he's very good at Chris Lytle.
On the thing we just watched?
Yeah. Just roll something. You be Chris Lytle.
Oh, man, I got to...
I didn't mean to put you on the spot. Or I know you got to get yourself going. You got to put a little Family Guy, a little Clinton in there. I don't know, buddy.
Oh, my God. Look at that shot. That's an incredible overhand right.
It was a big right hand, Chris.
Oh, his head just clattered off the canvas there. I hope he's all right.
He's all right. All right. It sounded like him. That was pretty good. Thank you.
Oh, he had the Viking braids and everything.
All right. Let's see. And then
that's the best I could do.
That's good. It was on the spot. I've heard you do it. You got to get yourself. It's like a method act.
You got to drop into it.
Yeah. It takes a minute. You got to kind of say.
Like,
you got to
be
get
like
Chris
Lytle.
Lytle.
Yeah,
you got to loosen up.
Yeah.
And you got to kind of Bill Clinton yourself. Give yourself a little bit of the Family Guy molester dude.
Honestly, if you close your eyes,
you start softening your S's a little bit. we got tryouts coming up in Kansas City.
I love it. All right, let's see. That entertains me so much when Brandon made you. We could sit there for days and just be Chris Lytle.
We can do anybody between me and him.
Yeah, you pretty good at because you guys edit so much. I think it takes you a minute and then you just pick up on it. All right, more coming in from Taylor's segment names. The Hive Dive, somebody said it. Honeycomb for the Dome. Pollinate with the Killer Bee.
The Hive Dive.
Yeah, the Hive Dive. That's good. The Sting, somebody said. So keep them coming. We'll figure this out. I love that you guys keep sending them in. And then speaking of Taylor, she was hanging out around Philadelphia, and she had some stuff. She just kind of went around with the mic and started talking to people. So we got a couple quick things on that I want to show. First is she busted in on our ring announcer.
What's behind this door? Oh my gosh, it's Jeff Houston. Suited and booted and ready for fight night. Jeff, what do you have to say to the fans tonight on what to expect?
Well, first off, after that was, ow, damn. Secondly, what can I say that already hasn't been said? BKFC, Fight Night Philly, tailor-made moments is what this is all about, and this is tailor-made to BKFC, the 2300 Arena, formerly the ECW.
Yeah.
Blood will be shed here tonight, hearts will be broken, legends will be made, and fans will go home happy.
There you go. Jeff Houston, Mr. Live Worldwide. Luckily, she didn't enter a couple minutes early. He could have been known as Mr. Zoom Lens. Who knows what it may be? But I'm glad his pants were on. Jeff, he's got, I think she snapped his suspenders too. He wears suspenders. Jeff actually came up with a great name there. I don't know if he even knew he did. Tailor Made. That's another great name for the segment. Tailor Made. There you go, Jeff. Jeff Houston prepping. Let's drop in. Talk about dropping in with Chris Lytle. Jeff didn't even need to drop in. Jeff was ready to go. He's like, it's tailor made. Blood will be spilled. Do your best, Jeff Houston. Go.
Jeff, huh?
Yeah, you want to do a hello? How do you want to do?
Well, Brian, it's pretty tough for me to slip into a Jeff Houston on command. But
Give me a hello. You can do it.
Hello.
That's pretty good, Jeff. Can you do a Jeff Jr.?
Ladies and gentlemen.
You're good at that. You're also, you don't mimic often on the air, but you can do it. I've heard you can do the Phillies announcer really good. I've heard you do it.
We are ready for our next fight of the night. Scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division.
Vespi just texted me while we're here.
Yeah.
Big, I don't know if this is in the show or not. He is getting married.
I knew that was today. Yes, that's it.
I don't know. Is it today?
I think it's today or tomorrow. It might be tomorrow.
I thought it was Tuesday.
No. They were down there because I was going to call him after this and wish him good luck. Well, good luck if you're watching, Vespi. They're getting married as Elvis or something, aren't they?
They're in Vegas. I don't know if
Are they doing Elvis?
I don't know. Isn't that what you do in Vegas?
I thought
Can you do
so.
a regular wedding in Vegas? Or is
Why
it always
would you?
Elvis?
Well, if you're going to Vegas, you got to do a fun one.
He's probably in the comments.
He'll let us know. Anyway, sending congratulations to Nick Vespi and Taylor Starling because, we're showing Taylor stuff now, and they're important parts of the team, and we wish them a lot of love and happiness in their lives. Yes. You guys are awesome. Now, the thing is, the next thing she saw was, this is good, because you only saw him real quick on the broadcast. Eddie Alvarez was there with Anthony, his fighter. So she spoke with Eddie, too. Here's what Eddie had to say.
What's up, guys? I'm Taylor Kilby Starling. I'm here with the one, the only Eddie Alvarez. How's it going?
Awesome. Happy to have you guys back in Philadelphia.
How's it feel being here and you're not stepping in the ring tonight?
I'm probably more nervous me not stepping in the ring than having my man Anthony Pagan here. He's about to do his thing. I feel good about the work we put in and what he's about to do. Just like I'd like to be a little more in control when I'm in there.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. It's awesome to see you healed up. Can you deliver a message to the Philly fans tonight?
Just thank you guys for bringing that to Wells Fargo when you did, and let's do it one more time tonight. Let's let Philly represent.
I watched Eddie when I pulled up to the arena in the back. Eddie was getting out his team, the car in front of him, and I say it all the time. Eddie's a class act, and he was direct. He's like, pull up a little bit. So she's helping me out, and Anthony's there. His team has such, you all do, but there's this enormous respect. And I know Philly guys get say we're a certain kind of way, but you don't see that with him and his team. They're hard workers, and they have a lot of respect. It was cool to see that Eddie back.
It's funny being a local card. My son's pediatrician was actually at the show, and he's having a full-on conversation with my dad, thinking it's me, talking about my son Dante. So literally it had to be going on for 3-4 minutes, and I walk over and Senior's like, oh, no, you're talking about his kid. He goes, no, yours. No, you're talking about him. That's my son Dave. That's Dante's father. He goes, no. And he wouldn't believe it because I haven't been to an appointment in a few years.
There's so many Daves in this company. It gets very confusing. At the Philly show, Wells Fargo, Dave, I don't think I told you this. I think I said it on here. I'm running around like an idiot. Let's get crazy. I'm standing on chairs. Blah! And right in front of me is my son's wrestling coach. And he's like, hey, man. Then I saw an old teacher. I saw a girl that wouldn't go out with me. I saw a bunch in Philly. So it's weird as we grow when you see these things. Actually, when we were in L.A., somebody at the Peacock, Knuckle Mania 4, somebody hit me up. They're like, hey, I went to high school with you. I'm watching you act like an idiot. I'm like, that's what I do. All right.
Not much change then?
That's what I'm saying. I've been an idiot my whole life. This is a moron with a microphone. I always say it, a moron with a microphone. Okay, let's get back to it. This is good. Finishing up the mailbag here, I think. KMS records. We're going to figure it out one day. He always sends stuff in. He said in the message, bare knuckle under the big top because these guys are a bunch of clowns. Wait till you see this fight. Let's watch.
Oh, shit. Yo. All right. Oh, yeah. Dylan, chill out. Oh, shit. Oh.
What a jerk off.
Sign of me.
Nate. Sign him, Nate. Yeah, get Nate Shook on the phone, man. Like kicking, throwing like punches, feeling the breeze. That guy in is it the blue shirt? It was the guy. He's all whacked out, and he's still getting some punches in. He's sniffing glue. All right, there you go. Thank you for that, KMS. We appreciate you sending in stupidity. We love stupidity here, full of it. Another thing I want to talk about, I remember it was last week or the week before, something I told you to be aware of was BKFC.com. So BKFC.com, we're going through a bit of an update. It's a bit of an overhaul. It's changing its look a little. I believe Junior can speak more to this. We're going to be adding more stats, and we're continuously doing this. But you can see the difference. Let's go to BKFC.com, unless you want me to just go to the article first. Would that be easier? There you go. So this is what I'm talking about. I love Roberto Armas, and he's back again. He's going to be there against Chris Garcia this Thursday. And Garcia's like, I think, number 4 contender. It says it in the article, but he's trying to get to 4-4. And he's interesting because he's been here for a while, and the guy's always happy to come fight. And he said that he feels like he's grossly underestimated, but it's totally fine with him. He likes being an underdog. I think I'm already looked at as a contender, although I have an upside-down record, but it's not. But there's a lot more to your record, I agree with this, than just wins and losses that show up on paper. It's not hard for people to see who you fight, and I'm only getting better, and I've never said no to anybody, and I know that. So check out that article. There's a lot more. We can kind of just tool around BKFC.com real quick to show you what it looks like. Let's go to the homepage. Oh, sorry. So there you go. It looks a lot different. You can kind of scroll down.
This is the events page.
Oh, you went to the events page? Oh, yeah, it's not the homepage.
So if you go to more info,
that's the events page.
Hollywood.
Yeah, show us around, Dave.
Sure.
The open house.
Gives you the fight card. We're still updating some things. Let's look at a previous event. I guess that's probably a little better. You can see
the stats are better here, and they're going to be better. Yeah. And if you're a gambler, which I don't gamble, but if you are, you can look at this.
We're going to get to a point. We might already be there, so somebody might have to correct me, but we're going to get to a point where during this show, it's actually going to be live stats in the middle of the fight.
Oh, that's awesome.
So here we go. So this was the other night, the Dustin Paige fight. There's the totals. There's the strike stats in round 1, strike stats in round 2. You can watch the fight if you'd like. Here's all the results. Here's what they weighed in at. So
yeah, it's cool. I mean, you're seeing a lot of differences on the site. You're seeing everything. Just go check it out. BKFC.com. If you didn't grab the app yet, you're there. You can grab the app too. I'm excited to see what we're going to add, what's going to happen. Every day I go in there, I feel like there's something new. The other thing, I'll add an invitation out to you, since we're like the hardcore fans here that watch this show. If you see anything on the website, maybe something happens. There's a lot on the website. It's not working. Maybe something's a little wrong or you have a question. You can always send an email and I'll forward it along to our tech team. Just let us know. Help be our eyes and ears. We appreciate that. I'm very excited about the new website. I think it's going to be cool for us. The other thing I wanted to get to was we don't want to forget. I mean, we have this Thursday coming up. Thursday. Don't forget in Hollywood. It's going to be a great show. But then BKFC in Manchester is this Saturday. So we kind of mentioned it at the top of the show. But the baddest 145 pounder is going to be crowned in the UK. I'm very excited for that. The main event. You can find out more about it. BKFC.com. It's going to be on the app. It's Jonah Chip Chase versus Gary Fox, the vacant BKFC United Kingdom Featherweight Championship. It's going to be a great main event. We're looking forward to it. The card's solid. BKFC goes to Manchester. You're not going to want to miss it. Another great BKFC app event. BKFC.com. Again, don't get thrown off. I'm getting thrown off. I think we all are because we work here. This Thursday is an event that you can watch, but then Saturday, BKFC.com to grab that app because you can also watch that. It's a 2-for week here. We love it. And as Dave said when he was here earlier, we're going to start that ball rolling. There's no stopping us. Matter of fact, let's look at the schedule we know about now, talking about starting that ball rolling. I know, like we said, this Thursday you're going to be in Hollywood. And that's going to be a great night. That'll be on DAZN. You can watch it on DAZN. Don't forget about that. And then Manchester, as I said on the app, will be there this Saturday. And then Dubai, April 4th and 5th. You can watch on BKFC.com. Grab the app. You can watch it on the app. Dubai, 2 great nights, 4th and 5th. World title fights. Going to be an amazing card. You can learn more about it at the new BKFC.com. Also, Fight Night Omaha. I was talking to Junior. I can't believe it, but I think it's been about a year, you said, since we've been to Omaha. I feel like we were just there. Omaha's a strong place for us. They're loud. They're happy to have us. And they're going to be starved for good fighting action, man. And that main event, we announced that, I think, no. That I'm thinking of Salt Lake City. That main event's going to be great. But Omaha going to be amazing as well. You got Dakota Cochran. That guy is been in that market for a long time. They love him there. It's going to be a great night of fights in Omaha. Looking forward to that. And then BKFC 73, Italy, Italia, my hometown, kind of. Oh, we're going to be there. The big fights on there.
Pasta.
Yeah, eat some pasta. Some gabagool. Tony Soprano will be there.
Are you going to that show, Soj?
Yeah, I plan. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been told. Am I?
I don't know.
I'll talk to
I hope
David.
you are, 'cause I want you to show me around.
I'll show you around Florence. Isn't Florence? Florence is. I have not been to Florence yet. Actually, I've been to Rome.
Florence is where the Renaissance.
Yeah, I know it'll
started.
be cool. I'm excited to go there. Like Positano. I've been there. I've been to. Yeah, it'll be cool. Venice. That was cool too. Italy's going to be fun, and you got a great card on. You got Lorenzo returning. You got the world champion Chris Camozzi fighting Lorenzo, defending his title. Lorenzo's on a mission, but then again, Lorenzo Hunt, he won't be denied. It's the second time they fought for the Cruiserweight Championship. I can't wait to see that. And then Franco versus Sweeney. This is a fight that people have been very excited for, waiting for. I think this might be the third time they fought. Yeah. But I think under the brightest lights and the biggest promotion ever, they're both going to come ready. BKFC European Welterweight Championship. I'm pumped for that fight. This is going to be a great card in Italy. And then, of course, this is Clear Water. Clear Water. Yes, I can never thank you, Evan. I can't do it. It's so hard. BKFC Fight Night, Clear Water. That's going to be awesome. Jared Warren coming back again. See how he's going to stack up. You got him, Warren versus career. Sorry, I'm falling out of my chair. Warren versus career. You can't see what's going on behind the scenes. Clearwater. That's going to be streaming on the BKFC app. Get involved there. Grab the app. And then last but certainly not least, we have Salt Lake City. That's going to be on DAZN, and that's coming up Saturday, May 10th. And I'll tell you what, the Maverick Center, big building, big main event announced. That's what I was talking about earlier. Very excited for that. Look, you got Richmond, the Marine, versus Dyer, D-Day Dyer. I mean, it all writes itself. That's going to be a great fight. We're very excited about that. And there's so much more to come. Again, keep updated where you can watch. You can do that on the BKFC Instagram, Bare Knuckle FC. That's what it's called. Or you can do it at bkfc.com. Stay in the loop. Other than that, I think we're out. Did I miss anything, Junior?
I got this one.
What did I miss? You gonna put something dumb up? I know. Who took that picture of me?
I think Evan did, actually.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, man, if I would have known, I would have put my arms up.
I think during the show, I went over to Evan and I said, look at this jerk off over in the crow's nest.
Well, I was trying to get, let's talk about that. Now you're throwing me off. Now I brought something in I forgot about. Hold on. Let me reach down in my bag. So here's the deal. I got to say this nicely. I noticed, and as much as I love Philly, I thought that as far as my act for what I do, the arena was a little more, I mean, they were great for the fights, but they were a little more silent. They weren't all coming along. Some people were really into it. Some people were just kind of sitting there doing nothing. But then I realized, because, BKFC, we are, hold on, I got to get this. We are innovators in the fight game. So you try stuff, and it doesn't always work. And I think this is what, if you looked and you're watching, hold on. If you're watching, you had no clue what people were wearing on their heads. So I can't hear you guys. I'm going to take this off. Watch this. Did you see these on the broadcast? I stole a pair.
You stole it?
Oh, my
God.
John Schaefer's going to kill me. I stole his headphones. I threw them in my bag, and I didn't even know I did. So here's the thing. Not a bad idea on the surface. I think it's a really cool idea we came up with, where you could listen to the commentary through these while you're watching the fight. But you could also flip to another channel, and you could listen to the DJ. So I guess you want to dance, you could. And then I think they had the Sounds of the Ring. Another cool thing. A great idea on the surface, but I think they called it Silent Fight Night. Bad name. Call it like BKFC in your head. Silent Fight Night. You're telling people to be quiet, and they're in their own zone with these things on. Great idea on the surface. I think WWE did it in 2011, and they stopped it quickly, and they were charging like $15 for a radio or something. I'm not saying we're never going to do it again. I'm not. Oh, you? I mean, look, honestly, on the surface, it's a great idea.
Yeah, it was somebody came to us about it. It was a cool concept. I liked the idea of it. We tried it. I thought it was going to be like 200 headphones, but like almost every single person in the arena was wearing it. And I mean, if that's what you want to blame your poor performance on, then we can do that.
Oh, screw you, dude. We talked on the phone yesterday. Shut up. Anyway, it wasn't horrible, but I just feel like more people would have been engaged. But not a bad idea. I was more spotlighting how sometimes we need to stumble. Maybe we bring that back in a different way. I don't know, but you're saying no, I'm with you.
There's actually other technology that Jan, our audio guy, was showing me that you can actually do it through an app too.
Yeah.
So we can do everything just.
But even that, I feel maybe I'm wrong. I kind of want to open this real quick. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like even an app, as cool as that sounds, it's similar. People are doing this anyway, but they're gonna be doing this, and they're not paying attention. You know what I mean? So you're not gonna get the reaction. That's my thought. We'll find a way. Someone's saying terrible. Someone else is saying silent disco. Someone else is saying, what's this? The thumbnail is horrible behind you. Feldman's head is crooked. Fire that guy. That's Vaughn Design Team. It's supposed to look bad. That's kind of the joke of it. He's not really supposed to look like the Macho Man. No more headphones. This guy hates the headphones. Terrible. His name is Stank Frank 111.
You know, I think I need him in our team meeting on Monday.
Oh, I love Stank Frank. Stank Frank might be better than Randy the Pervert. What happened to Randy the Pervert? Where are you at, bro? Are you arrested? Stank Frank. That might be my new favorite name. All right. I don't think I can get any better than Stank Frank. I think that's it. I think I'm done now, right? Now they want my rant. Do you have anything else you're going to spring on me here? Like the jerk off taking pictures, trying to show the sold out crowd in the crow's nest? That's why I went up there. That's what I was telling you. That's why I went up there for that picture.
I was hoping you were going to jump.
I was too. I almost did. I said, wait, you work for BKFC, jump. And
We're in the middle, so everybody knows we're in the middle of a production meeting prior to the show, and Soscia's just like staring off into space, and I think Jonathan, the director, was
He
like,
called me out.
Yeah, Soch, what are you doing? You just reliving your glory days? He goes,
I was.
I'm looking for somewhere I can climb up when I can talk to the crowd.
I really did say that. Because there's it used to be a lot of places to hang from in there, but they've updated it. But I went up there to try and get the crowd more engaged, and I don't think anyone knew I was up there but you.
Maybe.
You and Cranston, that's about it. Yeah, and Evan. Anyway, thank you for that great shot. All right, guys, I think we're good, right? Evan, you cool?
I'm always cool.
When do you head out, man? Tomorrow?
I head out tomorrow, morning.
Early flight?
9.
What time you get there by?
Noon.
Are we on the same flight, I think? How about you, Junior?
Remember that time we were both flying at the same exact time? So we're flying from Philly at the same time.
Yeah.
And Soscia's text me, and he goes, what flight are you on? I said, I'm about to take off. He goes, no way, I'm about to take off. What seat are you? I said, 16F. And I guess he's like, did you hear that?
I was going. I forgot about that. I'm on an airplane. I don't know why I do dumb shit. I'm sitting here when he said he's in the plane. He's about 10 in front of me, I thought, but I couldn't see him. So I'm like, David. And I was like, Dave, bare knuckle. I was like yelling shit on the airplane.
And he's like, did you hear that? And I was like, no. He's like, you're not on the flight then. I said, I am on the flight. I said, where are you going to? He said, Fort Lauderdale. I said, I'm going to Miami.
I'm yelling for nobody. Nobody, like a complete asshole. Oh, I love it. That's my life. Anyway, are you on the same flight as me?
I'm actually not coming out till Thursday this week, so I'm coming in day of.
Okay.
I'm gonna rock star it.
Hey, you are a rock star. That's great. Do it, man. Stay with your family for a little bit. Evan, we'll probably be on the same flight. I'm not going to do the double shots at Tito's. I'll do that on the way home. I don't do that like you do on the way to the show. Yeah. Evan walks crooked. It's insane.
What flight do you have on the way home?
The one where I get home early, like 9:30 or
Miami?
9:50. No, Fort Lauderdale.
I thought there was an earlier one.
I took an earlier one out of Miami.
I didn't go to
Shit.
Miami.
Why do you tell me this stuff?
I might change to Miami.
I might do it too.
All right. Well, anyway.
No. Oh.
It's a 7 a.m. No, 7 a.m. out of Fort Lauderdale.
Is that what you're on?
Yeah.
Oh, we're on the same one, I think.
Right.
Why does the fans care? They don't care, do they?
Don't care.
No, I don't think.
Let's go home.
All right, let's go home. Take it home, boys. All right. Bare knuckle, big week. You got a doubleheader week, and we are on fire after that. Make sure you stay tuned in. Keep checking us out. Hit the like button for us. Make sure you hit that like button. That's important. Spread the virus known as the Bare Knuckle Show, and we will see you in Hollywood. Until next week, knuckle up.